Mic check, mic check, mic check. One, two, three. Good evening, Eagles Nation. Welcome to your final home game of the 2025-2026 season. Your JV Eagles are going to be hosting the Cheyenne Mountain Red-Tail Hawks. Teams coming in as a heavyweight matchup. Your 10-1-3 Eagles taking on Cheyenne Mountain's 9-3-1 Red-Tail Hawks. Battle for first place in the North. I'd like to take this moment for a special shout out to our seniors, Will Blasco and Karina Frew, who will be playing in their final regular season game for your Pine Creek Eagles. Your Eagles, as always, this season are coached by Coach Mike Snuggs and assistant coach Paul DeVerne. Warm-ups are done. Boys and ladies are heading to the bench. We will be getting underway here momentarily. Your starting lineup in goal is going to be Landon Strombeck. At center, Gage Nelson. At wing, Colton Snuggs. At wing, Jamison Cooper. And then at defense, Gavin Leon and Colt Tollefson. We'll be going left to right across your radio dial. Nelson takes the face-off. Puck is dropped. Chipped forward into the zone by the Eagles. Nelson on the forecheck. Cheyenne Mountain takes it behind their own net. Turnover. Chipped behind the goal. Cheyenne Mountain recovers in a near corner. Starting soon. Cheyenne Mountain. Centering pass is intercepted by Nelson. He brings it out to center ice, and it's shipped back into the zone quickly. Chipped back out to neutral ice by the Eagles. Cheyenne Mountain picks it up. They'll bring it in the zone. Near side boards. Leon pinches him up against the glass, causes a turnover, and Snuggs sends it around the glass to the far side. Looks like Wesley Hall's come on. A line change. The boys are getting fresh legs on. Brings it into the zone. It's bumped off the puck, and Cheyenne Mountain takes it the other way. Sloppy play in the neutral zone. Chipped in and sent right back out. Turnover. Hayden Wiseman's got it. Wiseman, Feltman, and Hall are on. Now with Dover and Bishop. Forechecking behind the goal is Feltman, assisted by Wiseman. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with the puck and breaks it up to the blue line. Cheyenne Mountain gets his own, chips it in deep. No forecheck. Dover goes back, collects. Puck slides off the end of his stick. He'll chip it up the near side boards, and it'll come out to center. Puck goes all the way back to Cheyenne Mountain's goal line, and they'll just chip it up the boards and send it right back up to Sam Schaefer. Schaefer and Koa Severe pick it up. Severe brings it in. First shot on goal. Stick save by Cheyenne Mountain into the corner. Puck comes out to center ice. Cheyenne Mountain has it 1-on-1. Gets around Blasco. Brings it in. Nice back check. Nice stick check by Strom. Back breaks up that centering pass, and the puck comes out to center. No harm, no foul. Cheyenne Mountain tries to get out of the zone, goes off a boot. They pick up the puck, bring it into the red line. 1-on-4, bumped off the puck. Chipped out to center. Cheyenne Mountain gets the puck again. Knocked off the puck by Dallas Larson. He's come off the bench with Will Blasco. Blasco's gets it, chips it up the far side boards, kept in. Shot attempt goes wide. Redirect is sent back towards the goal. Strombeck covers, and we'll get a stoppage with 12:10 left in the first. So Ike Everhart's going to come out and take this face off. He's got Karina Frew and Braxton Burst with him. On defense is Leon and Tollefson. One back to Leon. He chips it up, gets it up to Karina, goes off of her stick and up into the Pine Creek bench, so we'll get another stoppage and another face-off. Referees reset the action.
Everhart in to take this face off again. Puck is dropped, wins it back again to Leon. Leon has it, chips it up the boards. Ends up in the circle, ends up on Cheyenne Mountain stick. Nice save by Strombeck, shot from the slot. Cheyenne Mountain picks up the rebound, sends it in deep. Slap shot blocked by Tollefson. Rebound goes to the slot. Karina's there. She'll bring it out to center ice first. He'll chip it forward into the zone, and Karina's in on the forecheck. Puck is directed towards the goal. Goaltender will cover it up on the side of the net, and we'll get another stoppage. An offensive zone face-off, and a new set of personnel coming on the ice. It's like Gage Nelson, Hall, Cooper with Dover and Bishop. 11:35, first period action. Face-off to the left of Cheyenne Mountain's goaltender. Nelson takes the draw. Puck is dropped. He pushes it forward. Cheyenne Mountain's there. They'll pick up the puck. Go behind their own net. Nice forecheck by Cooper. Causes them to turn the other way. They'll try near side boards. Bumped off the puck by Nelson. He causes the turnover. Waits to get onside. Brings it in 1-on-3. Drag move. Shot on goal. Stick to side. Rebound. Backhand by Cooper. Stick to side. Nelson has a rebound behind the net. Bounces off puck. Centering pass to slot. Shot by Snuggs. Blocking this corner. Rebound. Backhanded towards the net. Ends up behind it. Comes out to the slot. Snuggs again. He gets a shot. That's blocked. Goes behind the net as well. Rebound ends up on Nelson, and Nelson will chip it up and over the outstretched glove of the Cheyenne Mountain goaltender. It'll be 1-0 Pine Creek at 10:51 in the first. Gage Nelson with his team leading goal will make it 1-0. Nice forechecking by that line. Led to the offensive scoring opportunity in the goal. So Feltman, Hall, and Wiseman will take the ensuing face-off. Dover and Bishop. Feltman wins it back. Bishop chips it off the near side board straight to the red line. Cheyenne Mountain picks up the puck. He'll send it in. It goes right back to his stick. And he'll send it out to the blue line. Wesley Hall picks it up. Gets it to Feltman, who brings it in onside. Below the dot, goes behind the net. Near side corner, drops it for Wiseman. Wiseman centering pass intercepted, ends up on Cheyenne Mountain stick. A nice collapsing by the Eagles defense causes a turnover right at the red line. Blasco has it. Blasco will chip it in. Feltman on a forecheck. It's sent right back out to center. Cheyenne Mountain picks up the puck, gets it in the slot, bumped off the puck again. Ends up near side boards. Cheyenne Mountain first to it. They send it to the near side corner. Nice forecheck. They squeeze it out. Shot attempt wide of the net. Goes off the far boards. Wesley Hall's there. He picks it up. Redirects it. Cheyenne Mountain first to the puck. Centering pass off the skate of Feltman. Follow up again off the skate of Feltman. He'll pick it up this time. Get it out to Wesley Hall. We'll bring it in. Partial line change behind. West gets it in deep, in on the forecheck. Wiseman assisting. He'll pick up the loose change. Stretch pass to Schaefer in the slot. He's bumped off the puck and taken down. Cheyenne Mountain will get out to center ice. Cheyenne Mountain 1-on-3. Soft shot attempt. Pad save into the corner. Tollefson will pick it up. Surveying. Gets it forward to Serafino. Serafino sends it cross ice to Schaefer. Misses. Cheyenne Mountain has it. Sent back in by Sevier. We got a tag up for offside. Cheyenne Mountain lets it go behind their net and up the near side boards. Forechecking Eagles cause it to be sent the other way. Kept in at the point momentarily, but then out to center onto the stick of Leon. Leon tries to chip it off the boards. He goes up into the bench, and we'll get a stoppage with 8:40 in the first. 1-0 Pine Creek. New personnel coming on. Everhart, Burst, and Frew will be on. Dover and Bishop. Everhart takes the face off just outside the zone, wins it back to Dover. He'll retreat, pick it up, go behind his own net. Has the puck taken off his stick. Nice defense by Bishop. Disrupts that play. He'll send it around the near side, or far side boards. but Cheyenne Mountain's there to send it the other way. Puck comes to the point, chipped up and out of the play and into the stands. Nobody there because there's a whopping 48 people in attendance. But we will get a stoppage and a face-off for Cheyenne Mountain in the offensive zone to the right of Strombeck. It's like same personnel are going to be out there. Everhart takes his face-off. Won by Cheyenne to the blue line. Gets the slot.
There we go.
Nice defense. Chips it to the corner. Everhart gets it out to center ice. He's in a foot chase from the puck. Cheyenne Mountain's there first. They'll just throw it off the boards. That'll be an icing because he was on the wrong side of the red line. So we'll get some new people on the ice. Looks like Gage Nelson, Cooper, and Snugs with Blasco and Larson. Face off to the right of Cheyenne's goaltender. Nelson takes the draw. Chips it forward. Goes to the slot. Cheyenne Mountain's there. They bumped off the puck. Nelson picks up the change. Pushes it down the near side boards. Puck slides off the stick, goes behind the net. Cheyenne Mountain's first to it. Tied up in the feet of the referee, causes the turnover. Centering pass is up on Snuggs' stick. He'll send a shot in, goes wide of the net, far corner, and it's going to be chipped out the length of the ice by Cheyenne Mountain. It is going to not have enough for icing. Blasco will pick it up. Blasco sends it the other way. This will have enough for icing, and that's going to go all the way down, and we will get another stoppage. 7:26. The official goal scoring in. That's going to be a goal at 10:51 by Gage Nelson, assisted by Colton Snuggs, to make it 1-0. Pine Creek out shooting Cheyenne Mountain 7-4 currently. Feltman taking the ensuing faceoff. Left to Strombeck. Wesley Hall picks it up immediately. Comes out with speed, beats the D. Nice job them recovering and bumping him off the puck. He gets it in deep behind the net. And Eagles will forecheck. Puck chipped forward by Pine Creek defense. They get it. It's sent back the other way by Cheyenne Mountain and chipped back out by Tollefson towards Feltman at the red line. Feltman battling. Hall picks up loose change, gets the circle, gets a shot, pad save, stick to side. He picks up his own rebound. Centering pass goes to Leon. His shot is wide of the net. It ends up on Red-Tail Hawk's stick. Goes out center. Tollefson's got it. He'll leave it for Feltman, who is going for a line change. He chips it forward to Hall. Nice drag move around one player. He'll get it in deep, and everyone else will go for a line change while Wiseman forechecks. Schaefer's come on the ice, as has Sevier. Intercepted pass is back checking Wiseman. He'll chip it forward. Sevier picks it up.
We're going to get a penalty.
Sevier goes in. He's 1-on-2. He's bumped off the puck, and Cheyenne Mountain will send it back out to the red line. Dover's waiting for him to tag up. Sends it in deep. Green has got a tag up. And now we're onside, but Cheyenne Mountain has the puck. Cheyenne Mountain flips it to the corner, but wrong side of the red, and we'll get a stoppage at 5:56 in the first. So Sevier, Serafino, and Schaefer with Bishop and Dover. Face off to the right of Cheyenne Mountain's goaltender. Looks like Schaefer's going to take this face off. Cheyenne Mountain wins a draw, chips it off the glass. Bishop keeps it in momentarily. Comes out center, getting a 2-on-1 for Cheyenne Mountain. Back checking Eagles, gets it forward, drop pass, sent to the slot. No one there but Schaefer. Nice job getting it out of danger's way. Goes to the near side boards and sent behind the net where Bishop will battle with one of the red-tailed Hawks. Koa picks up the loose change, gets it up to the boards to Serafina, who'll leave it for Schaefer, who'll chip it into the zone and go recover. Centering pass by Schaefer just misses. Red-tailed Hawks are there. They'll chip it near side boards, kept in by Bishop. Sent back in. Sevier's got it. His centering pass is intercepted. Nice hit by Blasco. Keeps the puck in the zone and knocks the player completely on his butt. Nobody wants the puck. We got a big tangle up, and now we're going to have a Looked like we were going to have a penalty, but his arm goes back down. Centering pass by Cheyenne Mountain, broken up by Larson.
Come on, Dallas.
Puck goes
Come on,
behind
Dallas.
the net.
Puck, get it.
They'll chip it up to Serafino. Serafino drops it for Severe, who gets it up to Everhart, who's come on.
Come on, hey.
Line change by Nassim. Everhart 1-on-4. Drag move around 1, 2, but not 3. Puck goes to the boards. He keeps it, and he'll turn and try and dump it in, but it hits a shin guard and comes out the center and lands on the stick of a Red-tailed Hawk. Cheyenne Mountain shot from the point, easily stick the side up into the netting by Strombeck, and we'll get a stoppage, 4:22 in the first. So it looks like Everhart, Hurst, and Frew are going to remain out there. Tollefson and Leon have come out on D. Face off to the right of Strombeck. Puck is dropped. Cheyenne Mountain wins it, sends it to the point. Shot goes off his own player into the corner. Cheyenne Mountain centering pass goes off the skates of Tollefson towards the goal, but covered up by Strombeck. Now we'll get another face-off, same location as a few seconds ago. But new personnel as Nelson comes out with Stubbs and Cooper. D stays the same. Nelson takes the face-off, won by Cheyenne Mountain to the point. Shot, seen all the way, stick to the corner by Strombeck, chipped up the near side boards. Goes to the blue line, sent back in, another shot, stick to side. Rebound goes to the slot, chipped towards the blue line, sent back towards the goal by Cheyenne Mountain, and Leon will pick up the change and they'll try the near side boards. Turnover there, centering pass goes to the slot. Nice save by Strombeck. Wide open back door. He was able to get across. And the puck will be sent out to center ice, where Cooper will begin his forecheck. Cheyenne Mountain sends it in, lands on the stick of Leon. Leon sends it up slot. Nobody there but Cheyenne players. Dover's come on in a line change. He tries to chip it off the glass. It hits the referee. Goes to Cheyenne Mountain. It ends up at the stick of Nelson. Nelson skates everybody. Shoots, misses far side off the post. Dover keeps it in at the blue line. Dover gets around 1, sends it towards the slot. Hits a stick, is deflected. Ends up at the stick of Wiseman. His shot on goal, pad save. Cheyenne Mountain with the rebound. Controls momentarily, but it ends up on the stick of Hall, far corner. Hall and Nelson out there battling. Hall comes away with it. He sends it to the point to Bishop. Bishop shot, glove save. We saw that all the way. 2:33 left in the first. Still 1-0 Pine Creek. Line change is complete. Feltman's going to come out there with Wiseman and Hall. It's like Blasco and Larson will be out of D. Hall wins it back to Feltman. His shot on goal, stick save. Cheyenne Mountain chips it out to center ice. Back checking Eagles, break up a play. Nice job by Feltman getting back, and then Wiseman chipping it out to center. Cheyenne's offside. They'll chip it in deep and tag up. Blasco has some time. Go back, get the puck off, and he'll send it out to the center ice. Sent right back in by Cheyenne Mountain. Wraps all the way around. They'll pick up their own pass.
Accidental stop.
Centering pass fanned on, goes behind the net. Nobody there but Blasco. They'll try the far boards. Kept in momentarily and sent back
Come on,
in.
Dallas, skate.
Cheyenne Mountain player blows a tire, goes into the boards hard. He's up. Looks like he's okay. Still battling for the puck. Centering pass intercepted by Blasco. Chip to the corner. Cheyenne Mountain circling.
Oh my God.
Nice skating. Gets backhand shot wide of the goal. Goes off the net into the corner. And we got a little bit of fire drill going on. Wiseman gets the puck.
Go!
He sees Hall. Brings it forward. Hall brings it in 1-on-2. Everyone's going for a line change. Hall, nice job getting it deep. Gets it to Feltman. Near corner. Sent up to the point. Pinched, goods out to center ice. It goes all the way down. Leon will cover it right about the red line. Severe chips it forward. Ends up on the stick of Serafino. Serafino's got Schaefer with him if he finds the puck. Schaefer picks up the puck.
Woo!
Nice check by Cheyenne Mountain at the blue line. Looks like we're going to be delay offsides. Sam will tag up. Dover's got it. Send it to the near side to Koa. Koa will send it into the corner. Nice job by Koa, bumping Cheyenne Mountain off the puck. Looks like Schaefer's got it. He'll drop it for Koa. Koa's centering. Looks like Serafino blew a tire in the slot as the centering pass goes. Follow up goes to Schaefer's feet. He'll return it the other way off the side of the net, and then Cheyenne Mountain just tries to throw it out. Goal as time expires, but for Cheyenne Mountain's luck, Cheyenne Mountain lucks out as the buzzer went as it goes into the net with time expiring. So it'll be 1-0 after 1. Shots on goal at period. 12 shots by Pine Creek, 11 by Cheyenne Mountain. 1-0 Pine Creek. Goal scorer Nelson from Snugs. That was at 10:51 of the first. And a last second shot was deflected and tipped in, but unfortunately not enough time left on the clock. All in all, pretty good period by the Eagles. Back underway for your second period action. Ike Everhart's going to be out with Burst and Fruit, and Tollefson and Leon. Everhart takes face off. Tied up in the referee's skates momentarily. Cheyenne Mountain chips it into the zone. Leon's there. Stick handles, surveying, chips it out to center ice. No one there but Cheyenne Mountain. Nice forecheck by Karina. Disrupts the play, but they chip it into the zone. Tollefson sends it out to Karina at center ice. We're offside. Delay. Cheyenne Mountain gets it out. Let's just send it all the way across ice. Ends up on the stick of Leon. He tries to clear it. Sent in by Cheyenne Mountain. Goes behind the net. Puck goes all the way down the other way. Icing waved off. Cheyenne will retreat behind their own net. Everhart forechecking. He'll drop for a defenseman. Karina forechecking. Burst intercepts a pass. Cheyenne Mountain picks it up though and brings it out the other way. Cheyenne Mountain shot on goal, covered up by Strombeck. Easy save. With 14:01 of the second. Wholesale line change. Dover and Bishop are going to come out on defense, and then Nelson, Cooper, and Snugs face off to the right of Strombeck. Nelson wings it backwards. Actually, no, it looks like a Cheyenne Mountain got to it first. Goes to the blue line, sent in the far corner. Bishop retreats. Stuck in his feet. He'll chip it off the boards. Cheyenne Mountain holds it in. Somebody gets a stick on it and launches it out to center ice. It's going to go all the way down. Not enough for icing. And it comes back out to center. Nelson has it near side boards. Dumps it in. Kept in behind the goal. Cheyenne Mountain's there. Looked like they came out of the zone and sent back in. Cheyenne Mountain comes out. Shot attempt. Blocker save. Strombeck. Rebound cleared out of danger. Goes to the near corner. Chipped up the glass and out. Cooper in on the forecheck. He'll be first to the puck. Line change behind the scenes. Centering pass ends up on Feltman's stick, but he was handcuffed by a nice D. They'll just push it behind the net. Larson pinches, gets it to Feltman. Feltman centering pass is buried in the back of the net by Wiseman, who comes in. Beautiful pass from Feltman. Gets it just below the goal line. Sees the wide open Wiseman coming in off the bench, sends it, sets him up, and he one-times it from the backside. Nothing Cheyenne's going to do about it. And then it's 2-0 Eagles at 12:42 in the second. Feltman will stay on the ice for this ensuing face-off. Looks like Hall has joined him. Puck ends up on Larson's stick. He'll send it in. Goes towards the goal, just wide. Feltman forechecking. Feltman pushes it forward. Cheyenne Mountain's able to get to it first. They'll bring it out to center. Nice job by Larson, bumping Cheyenne off the puck. They'll bring it in below the circle. Centering pass intercepted. Chipped back out to the blue line. Cheyenne wraps it around the boards. First to it. Pass intercepted by Wiseman. He'll chip it out to center. Nobody there but the red-tailed Hawks. But the puck ends up in front of the Pine Creek bench, and we'll take over. Blasco gets it. He'll send it in on goal. Gloved by the Cheyenne goaltender. Dropped there, left for his defense, and he'll send it back out to center. Defense sends it all the way down. Icing's waved. Puck goes in the near corner. Battle for it down there. Comes out centered. Ends up on the stick of Larson. He'll chip it forward. Serafino can't quite reach it. Kept in at the blue line. Sevier goes south. His centering pass intercepted. Ends up on Schaefer's stick. His shot wide of the goal. Serafino bumped behind the net. He's surveying. Chips it to the point. Goes to Larson. Larson sends it back down. No one there but the red-tailed Hawks, and they'll chip it to center. Puck goes all the way down, and it's going to go for an icing. Some argument from the Cheyenne player as he darn near beat that one out, but it's going to bring all the way back, and we will get an offensive zone faceoff. So Schaefer's going to take this faceoff. He's going to have Sevier and Serafino with him. Looks like Tollefson is D. He pinches, pushes it in deep. Serafino covering for him. Puck comes to Cheyenne Mountain. Gets it to. There's going to be a trip by Serafino, not called. Got lucky there, and looks like Leon will chip it back out to center. Cohen on the forecheck. Cheyenne Mountain brings it in on goal, gobbled up by Strombeck. He'll cover, and we'll get a stoppage at 10:34. Everhart, Frew, and Burst are going to come out. Looks like Leon and Tollefson are going to stay. Everhart takes his face off, left to Strombeck. Puck is dropped. Chipped up the glass, out to center ice. Looks like it had too much distance. It's going to go for an icing, and we'll do it again. Everhart taking the draw again. Puck is dropped, one backwards. Sticked by Strombeck to the corner. Everhart chips it forward to Karina, who gets it to center ice but has her pocket picked momentarily. Nice save by Strombeck. Centering pass intercepted by Karina. Leon's got it. He'll chip it out to center ice. And Cheyenne Mountain will regain control of the puck and send it back in. Donaldson, big hit on the boards. Pinches a player right there. Centering pass goes all the way to the crease to the near side board. Slap shot from the point. Deflected, goes to the far corner. Donaldson chips it up to the point. Sent back in. Blocker saved by Strombeck on that shot attempt. Follow-up is sent towards the goal, but nice defense breaks it up. Cheyenne Mountain has a little bit of momentum here. They get it to the point. D-to-D pass, shot, tipped, covered up by Strombeck, and we will remain a 2-0 lead on 16. Great play by Landon. So probably the most pressure Cheyenne Mountain has had all game long on that shift, but the defense endured. Nice goaltending by Strombeck. Nelson will come out. He's got his wingman with him. Wins it to himself, but has his pocket picked momentarily. It ends up with a stick of Snugs. He gets it center ice, and they'll send it cross ice, but it misses everybody and go all the way behind. Centering pass turnover. Shot and Snugs. Goaltender didn't see it coming. It's 3-0 Pine Creek. So fluke play, nice shot by Snugs. It's dumped into the corner. Cheyenne Mountain tried to clear it out. They cleared it right to the top of the slot. Snugs there. He takes a quick wrist shot. Goaltender didn't see it coming, and it beats him top shelf. 3-0 Pine Creek. So ensuing face-off, controlled by Pine Creek in their defensive zone. Breakaway from Nelson going the other way. One-on-one, Deke shoots, saved by the goaltender. Follow-up saved by the goaltender. He comes away with a rebound again, leaves it for Snugs. Shot broken up, point shot kept in momentarily, and Cheyenne Mountain dodges a bullet and gets it out of the zone and gets it in deep for the Pine Creek zone. Two nice saves by Cheyenne's goaltender kept this a 3-0 game. And Pine Creek takes over with possession of the puck, chips it off the boards, and Cooper is in on the forecheck. Cooper forechecking on the corner, nice bump, causes a turnover. Nelson's in to help. Nelson gets to the puck. Cheyenne Mountain pushes it behind the net and comes away with it. Tries the near side board, sends it to the point, comes out to center ice. Casey Bishop picks it up and he'll drop it behind his own goal. And Nelson will send it back forward for Leslie Hall, who's coming on a line change. Near side corner, Feltman has it, leaves it for Hall, gets it back to the point, kept in by Larson momentarily, and then squirts out center ice, but Feltman's there, just waiting for players to get on side. Tic-tac-toe from Hall, tipped on goal. Nice save by the Cheyenne goaltender. Goes right to his pillows. He's able to close them, cover it up. 7:15 left in the second. So we're going to get another line change. Looks like Sevier, Serafino, and Schaefer can come out. One back by Pine Creek, left at the point. Larson chips it in. Sent all the way down the ice by Cheyenne Mountain, and that'll be an icing. So we'll do it again. Looks like Schaefer's going to take this draw again. Lasko and Larson on D. Cheyenne Mountain pushes it to the point, kept in by Pine Creek. Larson sends it deep. Serafino into the corner on a forecheck. Schaefer helping. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with it. Near side boards, gets it to center. Merging 2-on-1 with speed. Drag move around, Blasco, shot, glove save, rods. Cheyenne Mountains forward. He did a beautiful job of getting into the zone, stretching everyone out. Nice shot far side, but Strombeck was equal to the task, and they'll see rip that one out of the air and keep it a 3-0 game. Everhart out to take the ensuing face off. Puck is dropped. Cheyenne Mountain has it. Centering pass goes through the crease. Near boards, out to the point. Looks like Karina gets to it first. She'll bring it out. Gets onside. She's cross-checked in the head. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a high stick on Cheyenne Mountain. He's going to bump her off of the puck, but he's tall and she's a little bit shorter, so got her up in the head. So it's going to be a high sticking minor. And we'll be on a power play. So it looks like a power play unit we're going to have is going to be Everhart, Karina, Nelson, Blasco, and Cooper. Karina's taking this face off. Wins it back to the point. Blasco's there. He keeps it in. He sends it in deep to Nelson. Nelson gets below the dot. Centering pass goes off the side of the net and is chipped out the boards. Kept in by Blasco. He'll send it towards the net. And it is chipped out to center ice. Cheyenne Mountain coming with speed. Gets past Blasco. Backhand shot through the crease. And no harm, no foul. Cheyenne Mountain able to keep it in our zone momentarily, but not do anything with it. And they're able to chip it to center. And Everhart is in on the forecheck. Karina gets a hold of the puck. She'll backhand it in behind the goal. Get partial line change. Severe's come on. 1:12 left in the power play. Cheyenne Mountain throws it the length of the ice. Tollefson will go back and pick it up. He turns it over, sends it to center ice. No harm, no foul. He'll pick it up. Chip it forward. Goes into his feet, and Cheyenne Mountain will come away with it. Cheyenne Mountain brings it in, goes behind the net, spins around, killing a few seconds. So we had delayed penalty for a high sticking call on somebody.
Is it cold?
And it looks like we're going to get a high sticking call on Tollefson, so the power play will be over. So Feltman, Bishop, Hall, and Dover are going to be out 4-on-4 for about a minute and 23 seconds. Pine Creek controls. Hall has it near corner. Sends it behind his own goal up the boards. Cheyenne Mountain drops it to the point. Sent back in. Nice defense by Bishop. He gets control of the puck. Chips it forward out to center ice, and Feltman's in on a forecheck. Feltman nearly causes a turnover right inside the circles, but Cheyenne Mountain able to send it the other way. It's going to go all the way down to the corner. Into the far corner. Dover fighting with one of the Cheyenne Mountain players in the corner, assisted by Feltman. Absolutely blown up from behind is Feltman by a Cheyenne Mountain player coming off the bench. Not sure what he was thinking, but he just came in and just lined Feltman up on the numbers.
Hitting from behind.
So that power play is over.
I mean, that's what it should
Looks like it's going to be 2 minutes for interference on Cheyenne Mountain. 4-on-4 still. Looks like Cooper and Snugs will be out there with Leon and Larson. Cooper takes the face off, wins it back to the boards, kept in by Larson. Battle on the board. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with it at center ice, 2-on-2. Unable to do anything with it, turns it over. Cooper has it. He'll go the other way. He's 1-on-2. He's got Snugs coming with him. Cooper goes below the goal line, surveying, looking for somebody. Gets it over to Larson. Larson back to Cooper. Goes to somebody's feet, and a trip and fall, comes out center ice, and Cheyenne Mountain will bring it in the other way. Backhand shot on goal, padded to the slot. Cheyenne Mountain unable to put it in an open net, and then puck comes out center. Sent in behind the net. Cheyenne Mountain will pick it up. Gets the red line. Turn it over. Wiseman disrupting plays. Cheyenne Mountain will turn around and yeet it the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing. So Dover, Blasco, Everhart, and Wiseman will be out right now. Everhart's going to take the face off. Wins it back to the point. Dover's shot on goal, stick to side. Cheyenne Mountain there first. Puck comes up the boards. Dover able to keep it in. His shot goes far corner. Everhart's first to it. Everhart centering pass intercepted by Cheyenne Mountain. They'll just chip it out towards the blue line. Feldman keeps it in. His shot beats goaltender 4-0. So it looks like that's going to be a power play goal as Tollefson's penalty had just ended. Feldman had come onto the ice, and it is 4-0 Pine Creek. 2:49 left in the second. All gas, no brakes. Schaefer's out to take the ensuing face-off. He's going to have Serafino and Sevier with him. Tollefson and Leon are back out there. Cheyenne Mountain wins face-off. Forechecking Sevier causes a turnover, gets it into the zone, leaves it for Serafino. He'll send it in deep. Schaefer has it near boards. Centering pass goes towards the goal. Back and forth, Schaefer ends up with it again. He's looking for somebody to send it to. Nobody there but Cheyenne players, and Sevier will wrap it around the other side of the boards. Nice job by Serafino, keeps it in. His centering pass goes into the slot. Shot on goal. Nobody's covering up, and it looks like it goes in the back of the goal, and we're gonna have a goal. 5-0 Pine Creek.
Are we gonna count it?
Looks like that will be Schaefer's goal. Nice tenacious offense around the net. The goaltender unable to cover that loose puck, and Pine Creek able to stuff it in. Puck is dropped. Pine Creek controls. Cheyenne Mountain gets control of it after an errant pass, and they'll send it all the way in. Icing's waved. Dover goes back behind his own net, picks it up. His centering pass intercepted. Lands on Cheyenne Mountain's stick, taking a shot on goal. Stick to side, and Dover will try again the other side. Cheyenne Mountain has it. Again at center ice, they'll just chip it in. Dover will go back once again. Pick up the puck. They'll chip it forward. Gets to the blue line. Kept in again. And let's try third time's the charm. Karina gets a hold of it, gets it to the red line, gets to the blue line, goes around one player, as it knocked off of her stick, goes into the corner, and it is chipped back out to center. Bishop's there, he'll get to it first, and Pine Creek will wrap it in off the boards deep. 1 minute to go in the second period. Cheyenne Mountain loses it on the near side boards. Kept in by Blasco, sent to the slot. Everhart's got it. His shot goes into the breadbasket of the goaltender, and he'll cover it up. 49 seconds left in the second. Nelson, Snubs, and Cooper are going to come out with Blasco and Larson. Nelson's taking this face off. Puck wins it back toward the blue line to Blasco. He's unable to keep it in. The layoff side, we tag up. Cheyenne Mountain will break out of their own zone from their own red line. They'll just send it out center ice. Chipped forward by Blasco to the stick of Nelson. He'll bring it in, top the circle, shot. Deflected, pad save. He'll rebound goes to Cooper. He's surveying behind the net. Centering pass, just a little too hot for the player in the slot. The puck goes up the far side boards, but kept in by Blasco. Puck's kicked out to center ice. Cheyenne Mountain's one-on-one with Larson. Nice D. Goes to the corner. Bumped off the puck, and that's your second period. We will go into your third period, 5-0 Pine Creek. And it looks like we're going to get an ice cut. So I will be back with you in about 15 minutes.
Welcome back, Eagles fans. Last period of the season, your Eagles are up 5-0. If you are late to the party, catching you up on scoring in the first, Gage Nelson from Colton Snuggs made it 1-0 after one. Offensive output in the second was voluminous. Pine Creek scoring 4 goals, the first one being Hayden Wiseman from Kruin Feltman and Ike Everhart. Then Colton Snuggs unassisted, followed up by Kruin Feltman from Blasco and Sam Schaefer unassisted just before the end of the second. Going into the third period, your Eagles are out shooting Cheyenne Mountain 28-20, and Strombeck has been solid in net, making several spectacular saves. Looks like the referees are set and the boys and ladies are coming onto the ice. Looks like to start this third period, Feltman, Wiseman, and Hall with Tollefson and Leon. Strombeck remains in goal. Feltman wins the face-off backwards. Pine Creek fighting with the puck right at the blue line. Looks like it's going to be offside as Cheyenne backed into the zone and we're first to touch the puck. So 6 seconds underway. We'll do it again. Same personnel. Feltman takes it, wins it back, goes to Leon. Leon chips it up to Wiseman. He'll send it cross ice to Hall. Hall brings it in onside as it bumped off of his stick, goes to center. Carlson back, battles for it, chips it off the boards. He'll bring it up 1-on-2 into the zone, has it go off his stick. He comes out to center ice. Cheyenne Mountain gets the blue line and can't do anything with it. Turns it over at the red line. Wiseman brings it in. 1-on-2 shot, pad save by Cheyenne Mountain. Rebound goes in the corner. Hall's there. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with the puck. They'll spin it, reverse it up the boards to their own player. Intercepted. Ends up on Severe's stick. His backhand shot attempt is deflected. Cheyenne Mountain takes it out to center. Nice move by Cheyenne Mountain. Gets it to the slot. Goes all the way through the crease. No shot attempt, but leaves it for somebody. Their shot attempt misses high and wide. And the rebound is swept out to center ice. Serafino has it. He'll chip it forward. Nobody there but Cheyenne Mountain. He's bumped off the puck in the center ice. Schaefer comes to his aid. And Cheyenne Mountain gets the puck first, and they'll send it in wide of the net and be first to their own goal, but they'll send it out to the point, miss, and it'll go all the way back to their own blue line. Stick goes off or shot goes off the referee, ends up all the way back behind their own net. Schaefer gets a shot attempt. As he's first to it, it goes wide of the net and is kept in. Cheyenne Mountain's got it. They'll send it all the way down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing. 12:42 in the third. 5-0 Pine Creek. Karina Frew is going to come out. She's going to have Braxton Burst and Ike Everhart. Everhart's going to take the face off. Looks like Blasco and Larson at D. Cheyenne Mountain wins face off. Near side boards pinched off by Pine Creek. Everhart gets to a loose puck. Goes behind his own net. Goes behind the net with it. Stop move, surveying, centering pass goes all the way to Blasco. He can't do anything with it, but backhanded towards the goal. Ends up in the slot and is chipped out to center. All the way down due to nice ice to Strombeck. He'll stick it aside. He'll send it back out to center.
I know.
Cheyenne Mountain will dump it in again. Karina will come away with the puck and she'll try the other side. Clearing pass goes into the skates of Pine Creek player and goes back in. Blasco picks up loose change. He'll try the other boards and he'll chip it off the boards. Icing's waved. He's in on the forecheck. Cheyenne Mountain wraps it off the boards. Kept in by Cooper. Jay has it. Top of circles. Goes behind the net. Everhart picks up the loose change. Takes the puck into the corner. Cooper in to help. Big battle in the corner. Cheyenne Mountain chips it behind their own net. Puck comes out to the blue line in center ice. Cheyenne Mountain has 2-on-1. Gets it in. And shot saved by Strombeck. Gobbled up. And still 5-0 Cheyenne Mountain. Cheyenne Mountain player did a nice move getting around a defense. Gets a shot on goal. Blows a tire and goes sliding in the boards. No worse for wear. Goes to the bench. Nelson out for the ensuing face-off. Wins it backward to Bishop. Bishop chips it up the boards. Goes to the blue line. Cheyenne Mountain tags up. We'll throw it back in. Dover's there. Dover tries to far boards. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper has it. Gets it to center ice. He's 1-on-5. He'll get the blue line and take it deep. Backhand pass goes to the point. Casey Bishop has it. Drag move, sends it on goal. Bad save. Rebound swatted at. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with it, and they'll send it back out to center ice. Nice forecheck by Cheyenne Mountain. Davis got to go back hard. Gets to it first. He's being held, but able to push it out, back up to Nelson. Nelson will bring it in with Hall. Nice defensive stick work by Cheyenne Mountain. Disrupts that play, and Cheyenne will go the other way. Shot on goal by Cheyenne Mountain right into the stomach of Strombeck. He'll hold. 10:07 left in the third. 24 shots on goal for Cheyenne Mountain, 32 for Pine Creek. And Feltman is going to take the ensuing faceoff. Puck is dropped. Tied up. Cheyenne Mountain unable to get to the puck. Larson's there first. Look near side boards. Chip it up. Out to center.
Come on, throw in.
Cheyenne Mountain brings it in, but they're offsides. So we're going to stop it. So Wiseman is going to be out there with Everhart. Excuse me. Wiseman is going to be out there with Hall and Feltman, Larson and Blasco. Pine Creek controls in their own zone. Far boards. Blasco has it. He's got West with him. Gets it to Hall. Hall sends it back to the center. Shot attempt blocked. Picked up by Wiseman, and they'll dump it in the back of the net, empty net. And it is 6-0 Pine Creek, 9:35. So nice job by Blasco pushing it in. Hall gets it on goal. Rebound is left in the slot. Wiseman comes in, cleans up the loose change for his second goal of the night. Going hard to the net. Good job. And finishes that play. So Schaefer out, take the ensuing face-off. Cheyenne Mountain controls. Slashing call.
Who slashed?
Looks like it's going to be Serafino's going to get a slashing call. He whacked the stick out of the hand of the Cheyenne Mountain player in center ice. Begrudgingly going to the box, but power play for Cheyenne Mountain. PK unit is going to be Everhart and Leon, Tollefson, and Frew. Puck goes to the corner. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with it. Centering pass goes through the slot. Nobody there. Karina gets it. She'll send it the length and kill a few seconds. Everhart forward checking. Nice job tying up on the near side board, on the far side boards. Cheyenne Mountain comes away with it. 2-on-2. Nice stick by Tollefson.
blocks a shot, goes to the corner. Chipped up the near side board by Everhart, kept in by Pine Creek. Another shot blocked by Tollefson, goes to the point again. Shot tipped, was wide of the net. Cheyenne Mountain has it at the point, send it low. Tollefson intercepts, he'll chip it to Frew. Frew will send it out to center ice. And we will get a partial line change with Everhart on the forecheck. Cooper's come on the ice. He'll pick up the puck. Dover and Bishop have come on as well. Cooper will send it the length. 42 seconds left in the penalty. Cheyenne Mountain will retreat behind their own goal with Cooper in on the forecheck. Cheyenne Mountain gets center. Brings it in. Unable to get past Bishop. Cooper back check, picks up the puck, chips it forward to Snuggs. Snuggs brings it in, gets around one, gets to the dot, shot. Glove save short-handed. Rebound goes to the opposite dot. And Cheyenne Mountain will bring it out, go the other way. Dover will just whack it down the length of the ice and kill a few more seconds. And that should just about do it on the penalty kill with 6 seconds left. It's a nice job by the PK unit. Cheyenne Mountain has it, 2-on-2. Shot, high and wide. Misses the net, goes off the glass. Puck comes out to the blue line. Wally chips it out to center ice, and Cheyenne Mountain will retreat again. Cheyenne dumps it in again, but it's going to be wrong side of the red, so we'll get an icing with 6:41 on a running clock with a 6-0 lead. So 9:47 p.m., 6:31 left in the game. Unfortunately, we're all still going out the south gate. Not going to get out of here before 10, but it looks like Pine Creek is well on their way to an 11-win season. So Nelson's going to take the ensuing face-off. He's got Sevier with him. And Burst. The shot from Blasco at the point, gobbled up and covered. We'll do it again. Larson's out there with Blasco at D. One back to the point, kept in by Blasco. Big battle. Puck squirts to center. Cheyenne Mountain steals the puck, has a breakaway. Shot high and wide, misses the net completely. Blasco picks up the change. He'll wrap around the boards the other way. Cheyenne Mountain will get to the blue line, beat him there, and he'll send it into the slot. Cheyenne Mountain has it. Playing for pride now. They're just trying to get a goal on the board. Sending from the point. Sent through the crease. Nobody home. Back out to the point. And wrapped behind the net. Blasco's there first. He'll go far side boards. Chip it to Nelson. Nelson's got Sevier in a stretch play. Can't quite get to him, but it'll go all the way on goal, and they will cover. 4:52 left in the third. Wholesale line change. Feltman, Hall, and Wiseman are going to come out. Tollefson and Leon. Wesley Hall's going to take this face off. We'll win it back to the point to Leon. Leon sends it into the far corner. Cheyenne Mountain first to it. Slapped out of the zone all the way down. Goes for another icing, and we will do it again. Puck had just enough legs to make it to the red line. And looks like Feltman will take the ensuing faceoff. Feltman wins it back. Tollefson, his shot goes to Wiseman. Wiseman centering pass goes to Hall. He'll chip it to the center, comes back out. Tollefson chips it to the corner, goes in on a forecheck in the far corner, and Pine Creek maintains possession. Nice move by Feltman. Beautiful skating. Keeps the puck on his stick somehow. Shot on goal. Glove save by the goaltender. 3:34 left in the game. Dover and Bishop are going to come out on D. Looks like we're going to have Schaefer, Serafino, and Frew out there. Schaefer takes the face off, wins it back to the point. Bishop shot. Blocker save, goes to the corner. Karina's first to it. Centering pass intercepted. Cheyenne Mountain surveying, gets it to center ice. Nobody there. It's going to go all the way to the red line. Icing's waved. Dover will go back behind his own net. He blows the tire behind the net, leaves it for Serafino, who chips it back to Dover, and he'll try the other side. Dover chips it up, gets it to Karina. She tried to one-touch it to the slot. Nobody was there. Cheyenne Mountain takes over. No harm, no foul. Puck's tied up on the near side boards. It's softly sent towards the goal. Sticked aside by Strombeck. Picked up by Bishop. Bishop will get it to Serafino. He's 1-on-2. Bumped off the puck, and puck comes to center ice. Blasco picks it up, and he'll fight for it in front of the Cheyenne Mountain bench and get it deep. 2 minutes left in the game. Cheyenne Mountain regrouping in their own zone. Exit pass off the skate of Frew. Goes the other way. Stretch pass. Cheyenne Mountain's going to have a potential breakaway. Nice back check.
But we're going to get a penalty for a hold. Looks like it's going to be on probably Blasco. It is. So Blasco's going to spend the last minute and a half of high school hockey in the box. It was a good hold to take. He disrupted that play. 1:28 left in the game. Everhart out, takes the face off. Cheyenne Mountain shot, gets control, shot wide. Cooper's there. He'll just send it out to center. Cheyenne Mountain will regroup with 1 minute left. Cheyenne Mountain has it, top of the circle. Fans on a shot attempt, goes towards the goal. Kicked away by Strombeck. Goes in the corner, Tollefson battling. He'll chip it up the near side boards. Kept in. 1 minute left. Puck goes behind the net. Tollefson chips it out to the blue line. Kept in. Nice stick work. Leon gets there. He's going to send it to Cooper. Cooper's in a foot race. Not going to get there in time. And the puck is going to go the other way. Cheyenne Mountain centering pass. Broken up by a back-checking Leon. Puck goes into the corner, 30 seconds left. Big battle. Referee's urging him to kick it out. Leon wraps it behind the goal, goes up the near side boards. Chipped into the corner, goes back behind the net. Leon will try the other side. He chips it to the blue line, kept in, 10 seconds left. Shot wide of the net. Rebound goes wide of the net as well. 3 seconds. Fanned on it, and that's your game. So great job, 11-win season. Beautiful play by Strombeck, and a great way to end the season, beating the number 2 team in their league. So we don't know what the future holds. Do not believe there's going to be any more hockey for these boys and lady, but we will see. But this is our last game. It's been fun having you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next season. Go Eagles.